What's up, guys? So, this is kind of a frustrating video to make. This was one of the Motovlogs where I was planning on hooking up my mic to my GoPro and talking while I ride. But here, take a listen to the audio. So, yeah, the audio is all screwed up for this footage. There's a slot where my microphone plugs into the GoPro, and I think it got tweaked. Well, it obviously got tweaked, but yeah, it's messed up. So, unfortunately, this won't be really a ride video. This is from the 4th of July, so a couple of days before the Tri City race. It's the first time I rode in about a month, and I wanted to make sure my bike still ran and everything. So, it was a short, easy ride, but yeah, unfortunately, we won't focus on the ride. We'll just focus on me talking about what I wanted to talk about in this video. So yeah, unfortunate, but I think I might be turning away from using my microphone and talking while I ride moving forward, just because I've always been nervous about something like this happening, and this time it actually happened. Um, so yeah, the main things I wanted to talk about with this video was my new job. So I've been living in Schaumburg, Illinois for just over a month now, and I can tell you right now, I am really liking my new job. Um, they're making the transition from the college life to work life very easy. I like all my coworkers. Um, yeah, they seem like they're going to be more friends than coworkers, which is really nice. And also another thing about this company that I really like is they are huge about having a work life and personal life balance. So generally, work stays at work, and then personal life you do focus on as well. That's just as important as your work. And not very many places really recognize that. They just want to work you to the bone, and then um, just don't care about your personal life. So, uh, yeah, that's exciting and reassuring that I chose the right company upon graduation. Illinois, so holy crap, I could talk about this all day long, but it is expensive, especially in the suburbs of Chicago and in Chicago. You get taxed like no other. So in Schaumburg here, it's one of the highest sales tax of, I think it's 12% or 10%, something like that. Right now, Illinois is instituting a new gas tax to um, help rebuild roads. So gas is 19 cents more expensive, and it's about $1 more expensive per gallon than in Iowa, which is weird, and I that's something I really don't like. But also, you have to pay to use the roads. So, yeah, there's toll roads when I go to races and everything. That's usually what I take because it's faster. I try to avoid them on day to day stuff, but paying for the roads is something new to me too. And it's weird that they make so much money from the toll roads that they have to increase gas tax as well. But everyone I work with and pretty much everyone in Illinois in general says how corrupt all the politicians are and how they're just in it for money. But uh, I guess we'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too political. I go dirt biking to stay away from that type of crap, but it's strange, more or less. My apartment I like, but the thing I don't like is not having a garage. So next year I will definitely be moving, and I'll be trying to rent out a house with a garage just because after 1 month I realized how much that I need that in my life in order to do what I want to do. Um, for my dirt bike, I have it in a storage garage. It's a 5x10 unit, and I tried replacing one of the radiators the other day since I bent it up at Tri City, and yeah, that was a hassle. So definitely going to be looking for a garage in the near future, but all things said, I'm really happy with where my life is at right now. And now that things are getting settled in, um, I will be attempting to ride and race every weekend. Um, the issue I had in June, aside from the weather being crap, is every weekend I had someone visiting. My family came for the NASCAR Chicagoland race, which was awesome. That was a fun race to go to. My girlfriend came up, a couple of friends came up, so I was busy every weekend, and now having some free time, uh, it's nice, but I want to go riding. I want to explore some riding spots around here. So that's definitely in the agenda, and it's on the priority list. Riding is something I do to de-stress and be happy. So why would I not do it? Um, so yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the WFO Promotions Hair Scramble series. Now, you probably could have guessed by this point, especially those of you who have actually been chasing the series points. I have not been going to them. So I think in the beginning of the year, I bit off a little bit more than I could chew, trying to chase points in two separate series, especially starting a new job and moving to a new place and getting settled in. It's just not viable. So we're not going to focus on WFO points anymore this year, at least. Um, I want to focus on the GP points. I haven't missed a race yet, except for the first round, but since that first round, I haven't missed a race yet. And I don't plan on missing any other races for the rest of the year. But WFO points for now. Um, we're not going to worry about them. I still might try and hit a few of the hair scramble races, but we'll just see what happens, and if time permits, that will be more or less if I'm bored one weekend and have nothing to do, I'll load up the bike and go to a race. But next year we'll see what happens. Nothing's really set for what's happening next year, and nothing will be set until I take a look at the schedule, take a look at um, I guess what's going on select weekends, and then make my decision there. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this video. Again, it was a 4th of July ride at um, Lakeview OHV. So uh, Magma, the company I'm working for, they let us have Friday off as well, since the 4th of July landed on Thursday. So I took a road trip back to Iowa. Well, I guess it's not really much of a road trip. It's about 3.5 hours from my apartment to my parents' house in Solon. So I took one of the days to go riding, make sure my bike still worked, and then I went racing that Sunday. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this ride video. It's been a while since I made a ride video or a race video, but yeah, I have the Tri City uh, race videos up already, and next week will be the Byron, Illinois GP, which that track is about an hour from me, so even closer than Fox Valley Off Road. So that will be one of the home races that I have this year. Really looking forward to it. Weather's looking awesome. The only thing is, it's a Saturday race, and I have a work trip on Friday. So my Friday work trip, we're leaving at 5 in the morning, and we have about a 4-hour drive, and then hopefully we get back in town around 5. So I'll be exhausted after that. So it will be interesting to see how I'm feeling on Saturday, but regardless on how I feel, I will be at the race. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode, and let's look forward to the races and videos to come.